Good afternoon, guys. Look at that. This is part 2 of my May tour. I just have to do this today in this gloomy day because I'm running out of days in May. Oh my goodness. I just have to wait for the last minute, then but at least there's no rain anymore. So this is my orchids in here. This is my Cymbidium that I repotted 2 or 3 months ago. Don't know, it's well established now. She's got a healthy new growth right there. That's number 1. And there's another one here. Let me see. That one. Yeah. She's a big Cymbidium. Look at that. And these are my Lobelia type Dendrobiums. They've been here longer than the rest because they can tolerate cold in a way, and I like to expose them to you know how cold can they tolerate. So they've been like the low 40s, low 40 degree Fahrenheit, and then a few times just in the 38, and they survive as long as there's no frost. Yeah, they survive. And this area in here are more direct sunny, direct sun up until 3 p.m. I think, things like that. From I don't know what time, but I don't wake up so early to observe it, but they have a good light here. Some of them are torn yellow already, but I don't care about the leaves for this because they just gonna go bare anyway. So but luckily they didn't do much damage, no sunburn, except for this one. This is not a sunburn, it's just got a sickly looking leaves. This is the future king of my collection. This is the Dendrobium speciosum, species den, and it's got new 2 healthy growth right there, and one in the back just laying flat right there. Yeah, it's very healthy. Yeah, that one I wish to that one to fall off the sleeves. Don't care much for those. My Rex Vandildin here is spiking. This spike started inside in the orchidarium, so that one, and it's just maturing more. So the bulb, she is prone to this black thing, so I just avoiding giving her too much fertilizer. So this one here, the Dendrobium kingianum, she's got 7 new growth right there, just popping everywhere since I put her outside. Maybe like a month, or yeah, more than a month. And look at this. I know I'm going away for a couple of weeks, so I just put out my my only 2 Catasetum type orchid in here, because this one is just 2, but the pseudobulb is really shriveling so much. So I started in the inside before I took them out here, so I started spraying the moss, because look how loose the twist tie in there now. They used to be so fat, now just incredibly thin. I'll put this in here. Oh, that balance there. Oh, you notice how messy the table, because last year I set them flat, all flat. Then I realized maybe it's bad for my orchids because they're gonna end up kind of like absorbing the water from the other orchids, so I don't want them to get sick all at the same time or something. So this year I'm thinking of just elevating them some whatever thing you can find in your house. Nothing fancy, just like this, so that when they drip down, so they're not touching the other pots. So I'm just gonna, that's why I just thinking to do this instead of just flat bottom in the table. Look at that. I find things at home, so I not. This is the Japanese eggplant that's I'm gonna plant in the garden. So that's the one I find to help me making them healthy. And this, by the way, this catasetum is getting leafy now, so, and I repotted them. Look at that. And she's got very nice thick roots. I also just like the other one, the little one, I know it's not leafy yet, but I mean, I can't babysit her while, you know, while I'm away, so I'm hoping that she's not gonna die, but I have no choice. She had to acclimate here, so the rain just with the sphagnum moss. But this one, I'm not worried about this. I mean, she's okay with this watering now. And this pseudobulb is just it's taking quite a bit. Look at that. This used to be so shiny fat right there. Look how loose the twist tie now. But it should be okay. And some of my Dendrobium phalaenopsis are in here too. My Dendrobium fire wings, I repotted and put here inside because it doesn't like the inside over there. It make the leaves funky. Yeah, so put that in there. These are some of my seedlings. This is the Denfals. This is new growth. The twinkles are in there and stuff. My goodness, look at that. Oh my potted veggies in there. So my Hoya, I took this outside too early, so these are the cold damage in that thing. Cold and heat sometimes. I'm too impatient, that's why. So this is my Hindu rope Hoya. And this is my Meltoniopsis. I hadn't killed it, but it's in the semi-hydroponic. And this one, I was praying for maybe just a couple of blooms. I'll be happy. And she gave me 3. Look at that. Very nice. Ooh. Even though she's in the semi-hydroponic, but I want to give her ventilation because Meltoniopsis like the air circulation because it's gonna get the leaves gonna get sick, that turns yellow. And I noticed that if there's not enough ventilation for them, they get this disease in the leaves. It's like rusty thing. It's rusty, and then maybe that's the one they called spider mites. Yeah, I don't like it. So now she have 3 buds, and this other one here, the last time I showed this to you, this is the only spike, but now she gives me another one. Not a bad deal. Yeah, so they're outside, and then it's still like spring weather right here in the right now it's in the 60s, low 60 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's still colder, so they'll be good. Yep. Let's move to the higher ground. I almost forgot. Before we move to the higher ground part of my yard is, I'm gonna show you this Cymbidium. Got short Cymbidium. It looks like, I never imagined this one, but it looks like a dwarf Cymbidium, but this is not a dwarf Cymbidium. But it's growing a lot of stuff, but they're short. This one are just thriving babies. This is my Oncidium, the large one, my Catatante, Pacific sunspot. I exposed her to direct sunlight for a few hours, and she didn't seem suffering. I don't think so. It's just like yellow because it's not really hot all the time anyway. It's just more usually morning sun and noon. That's why it turned this yellow, but it didn't burn yet. It's been there for like 3 weeks, or I mean a month, and it's just dense in there with new growth. Yeah. So, and I have a hanging Cymbidium over there, the Susicue. Yep. The Susicue. I separated her. I gave her let's go there. I've been feeding her Epsom salt. Yeah. Inside house. She was in the basement. I separated her because the leaf looks suspect to me. Look at that. But she was really yellow during the winter, and I thought she's not gonna make it, and I feed her Epsom salt every time I water her. Yeah, this is the original tag broke off, so I made a new one. So then Cymbidium Susicue, and see, I don't think she's gonna die, and she started greening, so that's a bad. I stopped now. I think that's enough green, but you see the background and you can see it through in the leaves. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just her, or maybe she's fighting some disease inside or something. But she's been growing okay. She's just yellow and look like that. So I gave her some salt and she turned green. Yeah, we'll see. And that is my Orchid Cactus. It got a lot of bad stuff in the leaves right here due to the aphids. Yeah, aphids are just horrible. I don't like them, not at all. And I have Cymbidiums here, and Cattleya, and a Vanda type, and a little Dendrobium over there. This is the, yeah, this is my Cattleya. This is the LC Nice Holiday Santopia. Just put it in here because I think the light is good here. And this one's in sheath. It started this sheath indoors, and look at that. It seems to be growing. It has a pinkening color in that because I did not really it's been gloomy and rainy and cloudy, but it's not really have a full sun in there. So I'm thinking if I put them in here outside, so they're not gonna get sunburned. I don't really like to take them out. Sorry about the siren. So I didn't acclimate them properly. So there's just a little bit of pinkening right there. There's one new growth. It don't have, this is the second new growth, so it don't show any sheath yet. Oh my god, what is wrong in there with that police siren? This one has sheath, and this is my Renanthera red spray something. I can't pull out the tag now because it's hanging to the roots. Big root, look at that. It has reddish coloration, but I'm hoping it's not gonna burn like that. Yeah, she's really getting tall. I want her to flower, so I give her so much light compared to last year, so that she can bloom for me. And this is another Cattleya here. the BLC Mary's Glory H&R. The new growth is having the new growth have sheath in it. Look at that there. I am so excited. And she's the new growth that grow under my care is bigger and tougher than the previous one. And she's the one that has sheath. I'm so excited. This one I just leave them all like flat, no elevation in the bottom, because this table is leaning downside in there, and they are inside the pot, so they're not really directly contact in the bottom, except for that one. I need to put that in higher elevation before I leave. That one's higher elevation in the clay pot. This one I need to find a clay pot. I just put her in there yesterday because it was raining yesterday. Yeah. All the maple like trees I call helicopters are just in there. The new one I don't know, no sheath yet, but maybe when I come back I'll see some. And the new one right here that grow under my care are bigger than the previous ones. I'm happy. This back bulb of the Cymbidium have new babies. Good. And that Cymbidium in there is a big Cymbidium that has healthy new growth, so can't complain. And this one too, growing. Yep. So I can't complain. Yeah, we'll go in the higher ground in my yard. We are in the higher ground part of my yard. These are the table that my hubby built me. Look at that. I put, yeah, they look so close at each other, but they aren't actually touching. You know, there's a bunch of babies. I don't know. Let's just pick and look in here. Let's look at this. This Angraecum leonis. See that one in there? It's a new growth. I don't know if it's a growth or a spike. There. Maybe a spike. I hope so, because they grow so slow. So that's started indoors. So we'll see this one. Got new growth. My Putinara chocolate drop Doris. Look at that. It's a beautiful spikes. Not spikes. Why I keep saying spikes? Beautiful new growth. Just love them. Let me see. We'll see. My Vandas, no love for me. Maybe another year before they're gonna start budding, or if I don't kill them, something like that. Look at that. That's Sesquipedale. Since I got this Sesquipedale, Angraecum Sesquipedale, it grows this 1, 2, third leaf. We'll see nothing inside. Yeah, 3 leaf. Look at that. The birds are fertilizing this orchid. Yep, there's a bird dropping right there, guys. They're totally in the wild right now. You'll see there's a lot in here. Oh, those are and there's robins collecting something for the nest. Look at that robins. Yep, mouth's full. There goes. And oh, this is, by the way, my sit up when I go away. And orchids, this one I sit this. My husband sit this up for 30 minutes every 3 days. I don't want them like last year. They're too wet, like an hour every day. That's too much water too. It's just a waste. This one only 30 minutes every 3 days, because they're in a close proximity anyway to that one. Shared with my other plants. And that one inside in there are my Cymbidiums. Just hang him in there. It's quite shaded by the pear tree right there. In the morning they get morning light, but they're not very hot, so they're okay in there. So you have to be careful because some caterpillars still here. This is the one, the Vanda that I baby inside the house. I'm really faithfully watering every day. It's tiring though. Vanda indoors, watering every day, it's quite tiring. I'm so like, kind of like not liking it as much, you know. But this one, this particular one, I really baby. This one is just something, maybe I water also maybe 6 months or something like that ago started. But what's his name? This is the Robert's Delight Blue. Yeah. For some reason I favor this one to put in the basket and water every day. Yeah, I wanted to see the blooms in this one. I'm hoping this year, not another year. So this one's easily get burned. The Rincostylis retusa. So I put them in a shaded area, just like this Rincoridis or Perirara Bangkok Sunset. Yeah. Oh, look at the leaves in the like Casti. That one I never lost the leaves. Maybe this is not the deciduous type of like Casti. I don't know, but yeah, the leaves. Let me see. Let's make this quick because we don't want this video too long. Not too long of a video, please. Not too long. Look at this. I am waiting for this one. This is my Tersiflorum. I see some ice in there that's swollen. It's really nice. I'm hoping that it's gonna give me beautiful flowers already. Yeah. Oh, by the way, my husband asked this, is that an orchid? I said, yeah. I mean, like, it doesn't look like an orchid. This is a Tulumnia. Is it? Tulumnia Variegata. I finally give in. So this is Tulumnia, and I expected it to be long. This is the most expensive of all Tulumnia that I bought. I mean, my hubby bought. And look at how tiny the flowers. I honestly, guys, I was really totally disappointed. I thought it would be like bigger than my fingernails. These are so tiny. And I don't really like it. This one in the wood. So I'm gonna find a little terracotta pot and then I'll put that in the top of lava rock. I just leave that in there for now because it's outside, so it can maybe okay. I hope it's not gonna die before I plant it in a different medium. And this one here, not only that one, this is the Mother's Day gift for my husband. But there's more Tulumnia in here. So that one had the spikes are opening. When that one arrived, it was just so tiny. This, yeah, Mother's Day, and it arrived few days after Mother's Day. So there's a spike, and this one here. Let me see. Let's go in here. I got plants everywhere, so see. Look how pretty it is. That one, I like the color, and that's the free one. That's the free Lamia. Oh, by the way, I got them from Louisiana Orchid Connection. Yeah, that's the pretty one. The free one, I like the color. The rest are okay, but this one here, this Lamia is my first Lamia I purchased in Hauserman, and that one's very green. I like the one, and the one from Louisiana Orchid Connection, there are like purplish leaves. Yeah, the 5 from Louisiana Orchid Connection, and this one from Hauserman. Yeah, so in total I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lamias now, so I think I'll stop in there, but we'll see. I'm disappointed how tiny the blooms. I thought they would be bigger. Yeah, and my this one just has 2 new growth. This is my Gongora Bufonia. Yeah, and this Gongora here, there's 2 new growth in there that started indoors, but it's since it's outside, it's actually getting bigger. Yeah, you can see 2 new growths in there. You see, and that one as well. Yeah, it started having 2 babies, 2 new babies indoors, and now it's growing nice outside. I'm so excited for them. This one needs repotting. Yeah, need repotting. This Maxillaria tenuifolia. 2 new growth in this Cattleya right here. Yeah, 2 new growth. And this one, see, the birds are fertilizing my orchids here. I'm really gonna clean them up before they go back inside in the winter. But right now they're happy. Look at that, free fertilizer from nature. Oh my goodness, and stuff. My goodness, it's a lot of webs too. Oof. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Bye.